Hello, it is me, and as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, I have rather a large DAVIDsTEA unboxing and tea review. Long and the short of it is, due to a twist of fate and a switch around, much like the Prince and the Pauper of packages, let's just say the unboxing that I plan to do for the order that I placed in September is now in November, but with tea, better late than never. So let's get into it, shall we? So in this first box, this was actually from the semi-annual sale, and it just has a couple of items. The bigger, more fun stuff is in the next couple of boxes. So the first thing in this box was the UV Nordic mug, which of course I always make sure to open my boxes to make sure that they're not broken before a video. So let's have a quick look at our mug, which is super cute. And I cannot wait to use now that I'm finally getting around to doing my video. So here it is. It is super, super shiny and metallic, and it has a bit of an ombre effect to it. And it's this really lovely soft pink, and it is so pretty and I think looks really nice and classy. Up next is a little tea bag. So this was the Dave's favorite little bag, and inside it has several little baggies of tea. We have cream of Earl Grey, Forever Nuts, which is a cult favorite at DAVIDsTEA, green passion fruit, Buddha's blend, and one of my favorite fall teas, s'mores chai. And I really love little bags like this because they can just go in a purse or a travel bag, and you always have your teas ready and waiting. Up next we have, yes, so I have a couple of loose leaf teas that were in here. My absolute favorite matcha, the Lavender Honey Matcha, which I hope they bring back because it is glorious. It has the wonderful calming effect of the lavender and the just wonderful sweet flavor of the honey, and it's so wonderful. And I also picked up a red velvet cake, which I love to make into a latte with full cream and sugar, so it is just so scrummy. Up next, I'm super excited. I absolutely love the design on this. It's so pretty. Excuse the crinkle ASMR. There'll probably be a kitten wanting to hop over here. But we have the Wildflower stainless steel matcha maker, and I really loved this line when it came out with the Wildflower designs. And so with the matcha maker, it comes with the little matcha attachment which shakes and froths it, and it has a little release valve at the top for when it gets pressurized from all that shaking. But the best thing about this that I love is not only is it good for matcha, but it also comes with a tea filter, so it is literally 2-in-1. You can use this for matcha or you can use this for regular tea. And I've always enjoyed the travel mugs that have the handle a lot better. I find these easier to travel with because if my hands are full, I can just hook it on a finger and I'm good to go. Last item in this box, put that box aside, is the Cooking with Tea set, and this was, I think, one of the best buys that I found on sale because I think it ended up being, I don't know, maybe $12. And it was, or maybe a bit less than that, but it was originally like $20 or $30, and I was glad to pick it up. So in it, it comes with a perfect teaspoon, some measuring cups, several different bags of tea. We have organic cream of Earl Grey, Forever Nuts, and matcha miso. And it also came with a little tea cookbook that has I think if I remember right, 2 to 3 recipes per tea, and it's also in French and in English. And I cannot wait to make the cake because I think this may be the recipe that Christine on Simply Nailogical used for one of her birthday cakes one year, and it looked really, really yummy. Alrighty, up next we have the one that I've been super excited to show everybody, but I've been waiting, and I'm glad I don't have to wait anymore because this box I saved $230 on. Yes. Yeah, I know. So the way I saved that much money on this box was a lot of the items were part of the sale, and also DAVIDsTEA was doing a 50% off coupon for their frequent steeper, super steeper people, and they sent out coupons. So it was on sale items and then half off the sale price, and I think I ended up paying like $50 and saving that much money. So let's get into it, shall we? So the first item I picked up was last year's tin of Gingerbread Matcha, which I absolutely love. I've used up the other tin, and oh, this is just so good. It makes a delicious latte, and I can't wait to get into it now that it's more Christmassy time. Up next is a tea that I was super excited to find in the sale. It was like a blip. It was there, and then it was gone, and I wish I bought 2 because I have tried this tea. It is so delicious. This is the lemon pound cake, and it's labeled from back in the day when they actually would put little descriptions on it, which I really, really wish that they would go back to doing. I absolutely love that, and it let you know how the tea tasted, because with buttery oolong, tangy citrus, and a hint of creaminess, this delicious tea tastes just like a slice of lemon pound cake dessert for breakfast. Never has been this guilt-free. So I really wish they would go back to that style of label with a little description because I really loved it. It was so nice. Up next is more tea. So this is part from their fall line. This is the candy apple tea, and I really, really love this tea. It has a tiny bit of a fake apple-y flavor to it, but it kind of has a bit of a nostalgia feel for me because it tastes like the red Jell-O cinnamon dessert that my grandmother used to make for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, and steeping this just makes me smile because that's what it tastes like to me, and it makes me very happy. Up next is chocolate chip cookie, which is really yummy, and it actually does have bits of chocolate chip floating around in there, and it also has some oats for that oatmeal chocolate chip feel. And it has a very strong smell, and it's a bit more milder and creamier in the mug, and it's very nice, and if you like chocolate chip dessert teas, that's a good pick. Again, more tea. This is, oh, I'm gonna say it wrong. I bet I am. The Nanaimo bar. Anyway, this is a Canadian, based off a Canadian dessert, and it has black tea, coconut peel, and chocolate, and brittle, and chicory root in it. Has roasted almonds in it, and it's a very wholesome flavored tea. It makes you think of a baked goods, or if you're from Canada, the, sorry if I'm saying it wrong again, Nanaimo bar. But that was really cool to try, and when I picked that up, it was actually a super steeper only tea. This one, I'm really grumpy at a certain little kitten because she got her little teeth into it. I have to find a new spot for my teas. I cannot just leave them out because she's expanding her tea tasting horizon, and this one really bummed me out because it was my free tea, and it's actually a really expensive green tea from Japan, and she's in such trouble for it. Kittens, you never know what they might do. But this is really nice, although I do warn that if you use water that is too hot on this tea, it gets very, very bitter. But if the water is just the right temperature, which is 80 degrees Celsius, 170 degrees Fahrenheit, is a nice kind of a buttery vegetable kind of flavor to it. How about instead of tea, we take a look at something bright and sunshiny. I was super excited to pick this up for half price, and then it seemed like immediately afterwards it went on sale, which, you know, Murphy's Law. And I'm really glad that DAVIDsTEA is going back to these really nice boxes. It just feels more giftable, and if you are collecting, or maybe you might use them for a while and then pass them on, you have a really nice box to give them away with. So it comes with a slightly different looking coaster, because this isn't a Nordic mug, this is a perfect mug, and so it has a slightly different shape, and it's a little bit more expensive, but it does come with a brand new steeper, which you can't beat that. So here is how it looks like. This one is very cute. It has these lovely little palm leaves on it, and then beautiful little leaves on the inside of our mug, and it's just so sweet. So it's gonna go right up here next to our little Nordic mug, and you can see it's a little bit smaller, but I do like the tapered shape of the mug a little bit better. Up next, more tea. We have Cinnamon Heart, which I really enjoyed, and it is a caffeine-free tea, so you can drink it anytime. It has a really nice, strong cinnamon flavor to it. And it kind of reminds me of the Big Red Gum. If you've ever had that, it's a really nice, strong cinnamon flavor. Up next, people either love this tea or they hate it, and depending on the day, I either love or hate this tea also. It is also a herbal tea, and this is the Blueberry Pancake Tea. Now, this is really cool because it has butterfly pea flower, so when it's steeped, it is a really lovely bright blue color. But, like I said, depending on the day, I either really love this or hate this. It has maple flavoring and blueberry flavoring, but it also has blueberries in it, so it's kind of almost more blueberry muffin than blueberry pancake to me, but depending on the day, it's really good. Ah, we have more teas. Surprise, surprise. Up next, it is Maple Syrup Oolong, which I really enjoyed. I first tried this in one of my DAVIDsTEA advent calendars, and to me, it almost tastes more like, if you remember back in the day going to a Target when they had their popcorn going, it reminds me of that kind of smell slash flavor. So, nostalgia there. Up next, we have Confetti Cupcake, which I'm going to say is not a substitute for birthday cake tea. It's trying, but the birthday cake tea is so much better. I hope they bring this back because I really do love this tea. And Confetti Cupcake just doesn't quite cut it for me. More tea. Another bag of chocolate Earl Grey, a really strong chocolatey tea. This one is less is definitely more, and you can have multiple re-steeps in it. Up next, I was super excited to get this half off. It is the Relaxation kit, and it comes with this really cool tin to keep your teas, and it comes with an exclusive mug in here. And if I can get the box open, there we go. We shall see it. And it also comes with several different teas and a little sleep mask. So the teas are Organic Mother's Little Helper, Tulsi Tranquility, and Valerian Nights. But let's take a look. And it comes with some tea bags also. But let's have a look at our mug, which is the whole reason I purchased this, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. There it is. So if you've seen my color changing mug, this is very similar to it, only it is the clear glass. instead of a color changing ceramic. And it also comes with some Sleeping Beauty mask, which is such a cute little pun. So, next mug, so I'll go right here. Alright, up next, we have the order that mixed things up, and also the kitten that chewed the box. Naughty girl. So, long story short, except for one item, I accidentally got my box switched with someone else, and so in their box had pumpkin creme brulee and a confetti cupcake, and I had like 8 other items, but it took a long time to get fixed, but DAVIDsTEA finally fixed it. So the items in here, that order, was a little something that is not going to be seen until December 1st. A free bag of cinnamon Rooibos chai, which is one of Christine from Simply Nailogical's favorite teas. We have pumpkin Earl Grey, which is really lovely, a pumpkin spice Earl Grey. I never knew I needed it, but it is fantastic. Dark chocolate orange. I cannot say how much I love this tea. It tastes just like a Terry's chocolate orange that I've always loved getting at Christmas since I was little. So definitely pick this up if it is available. And also we have several mugs, one of which just came today because the order got split up. So we have the cute and adorable Nordic mug with color changing Nordic mug with the hedgehogs on it. This one is so sweet. Sadly, I actually had ordered the pink hedgehog mug, but there was actually a production problem with that mug, and they would shatter when people would pour hot water in it, and so I got a refund for that, but I never did get that mug delivered. So, here we have our lid for this mug. It's really cute. It has a mushroom with a snail on it and a little leaf, and then we have this, which I like to think is my mum and me. So here is our color changing mug. It's the same on both sides, so if you're left-handed or right-handed, you get to enjoy it. And so the hedgehogs change into a lovely lighter color, like on the front of our little box. And they're just so cute. And so we're gonna go right here. Next, we have the mushroom mug. If I can get it open. Ah. So, here we have our green mushroom mug lid with 3 little mushrooms on it. In another fabulous box. And our mushrooms. Look at those guys! They are definitely fun guys. I cannot wait to use this. I love little woodland fairy-like mugs. And they're just so cute. And last but certainly not least, the mug that I've been waiting for so I could finish this haul video is finally here. It is the gorgeous Nordic mug that is the pumpkin Nordic mug. So here we have our lid coaster with our pumpkin on it. And I'm glad that I'm able to finally get to use this mug and have it for Thanksgiving in the end of fall. But look at that. It is so gorgeous. I am so happy to finally have it, and it has a lovely soft pink interior, and it's definitely a better late than never item because I'm so glad to get it, and I think these are still available, so make sure to go pick that up if you're interested in it. And that is it. That is a lot of teas, a lot of stuff, and I'm so glad I'm finally able to share it with everybody. Have you tried any of these teas? Leave a comment down below to let me know. And if you're interested in checking out another one of my videos, go ahead and click right here. And if you're new, welcome to my channel, and go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you never miss my videos ever again. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you all later. Bye!